What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Duel Destinies. I just got back from my trip. I landed yesterday. Thank you so much for the get well comments. I don't know if it was this series or Pokemon because everything's blurring together as one big blur of video games. I'm so confused. But thank you. And let's get back into things. We were talking with Aura Blackwill, who was going to be the witness tomorrow. And other than her sassy attitude and her sadistic tendencies towards robots, let's see here. Oh, what voice did I give her? Shite, I don't know. With people like you in charge, how can I possibly trust the legal system, So she distrusts not only lawyers and prosecutors, but the whole legal system? What in the world happened to this woman to make her so bitter? Like a delicious coffee. Even if somebody important to me was killed, I would never wish to see their killer brought to trial. Because I'd much rather kill them myself. You can't be serious. That thing you're wearing around your neck. Oh, this? Around Athena's neck? Does she mean widget? Come on, Phoenix. Don't be so dumb. Oh, I get it. Well, well. Her Royal Highness has returned at last to her castle. Her royal what? Is she talking about Athena? Come on, Phoenix. Come on. By the way, I heard the rumors. Our director is going to be the star witness in court tomorrow, right? Director Cosmos? Yes, that's right. You poor things. You'd better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a huge braggart. What? He might seem like a bigwig, but the center has all kinds of problems. He has a lot of skeletons in his closet. But it's your problem, so why should I care? Oh, your gun is peeing. What? That's it? No friendly tips? No good luck, guys? Just splendid. I'll leave you to your woes. Come on, hunk of junk. HJ, junk-a-hunk. It's sad to me that she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. What? I thought you didn't believe in the legal system. She must have had a very bad experience to make her feel that way. Are you all right, Athena? You seem very down. I just can't believe she said all those things. Wow, she's really upset. Has she been trying not to let it show all this time? Well, she seems happy now. Well, I guess it's not all that surprising. You hear about fabricated evidence and false indictments on the news all the time. You mean that whole dark age of the law nonsense? I'm so sick of hearing about that. Well, all we can do is believe in what we're doing. Yeah. You're right, Beth. I agree. Oh, yeah. I remember I agreed to give her a terrible voice every time she said something really cheesy and positive. Maybe it's time we go back to see Mr. Starbuck. Good idea. We should tell him about the bullet and Miss Blackwill's statement. All right, then. Next stop, the detention center. The sedation denter. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yep, let's go. To the dissension center. Dissension mentor. Oh, good. More sighing. Yeah, sighing. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck you, I'm not gonna do it. My lawyers are here. It must be bad. And you know what? I should make him sound excited, because I'm sick of this nonsense. It must be bad news. Hey, not necessarily. We found a new witness. A researcher saw the moment of the murder through the lounge window during her escape. Really? So they're going to let me go? Unfortunately, it was dark and she couldn't identify the person. Yay! I should have known! My stars never align just right, too! But we got a lead too, Mr. Starbuck. The murderer had a lighter with an Earth emblem on it. A lighter with an Earth emblem? Fire emblem? Ooh! Did you remember something? Yep, I sure did. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Anything at all would be a help, so please tell us what you remembered. Ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo. I thought I was unconscious the whole time. But now I remember I woke up for a few brief moments. That's huge! Do you remember seeing anything? A lighter. I saw the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness. Good! What else did you see? What was nearby? It was definitely the boarding lounge, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the light from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering. A dark shadow. That must have been the third party we've been looking for. Wait, is this the fourth case we're on right now? Is there a fifth? There is a fifth case. I forgot this game. Damn, it's long. You've been more than help than you know, but that's not what he said. If we can prove there was this third person at the scene and that they're the real killer, then you'll be cleared of all suspicion. The key will be whether or not we can identify this third person in court tomorrow. At least we have something to go on now, and that's a big plus. I should probably tidy the evidence up a bit before someone mistakes me for a hoarder. Oh, great. Now I gotta check the court record so I know what's been removed. That should be good. Perfect. Voila. Now that we have a glimmer of hope, I'm suddenly starving. Why don't we go back to the office and treat ourselves to a big celebration in advance? Fatty. For someone who's highly empathetic, you can be surprisingly unsympathetic. Are we eating? Oodles noodles? That fake spaghetti? Mom's spaghetti, nervous. But on the surface I look calm and ready to drop spaghetti. But it keeps on spaghetti, because it won't. Oh. So you found your strategy for tomorrow's trial, huh? Good for you, Daddy. Well, it's one step forward anyway. Hopefully it'll give us a fighting chance in court. As long as we can find out who this third person is. Now let's get something to eat. I'm starving. My vote is for Eldune's noodles. Oh, Apollo! What you doing here? I didn't think the clinic was ready to release you yet, loser. My wounds are fine, and I'm done lying around. Oh, good vacation? Apollo, you're supposed to be in bed. Leave the case to us. We'll take it from here. Thanks, but that's not an option. Not for me. Apollo, so hot right now. I'm a hot potato. Your injuries. You shouldn't underestimate your injuries, Apollo, and I don't want you overdoing it. I'm fine. I'm not in pain anymore. Besides, they just gave me an IV at the clinic. An IV isn't a cure-all, my man. Anyway, just tell me how the case is going. Have you guys made any progress? A suspicious figure was spotted at the scene. We think they must be the real killer. A suspicious figure, huh? Right. It was him! I thought you'd be happier than that. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. And I fully intend to see Clay's murderer apprehended. Absolutely nothing will get in the way of that. Clayteron. Clayteron. Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? That's right. Best friend since junior high. Sounds like me and Junie. So what was Clay like? Well, he was full of compassion and energy, and he had a really loud voice. If the two of you did voice training together now, I bet you'd break a few windows. Ha, ha, ha. You know, I bet you're right. Fucking terrible joke. It seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dreams. Now he's dead. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut and me a lawyer. We'd talk well into the night about opening their own astronaut lawyer agency. Space law. Yes, space law. We never grew tired of it. Apollo, about that jacket. Oh, it's Clay's. I knew it! I knew it too. We both knew it. Me and Phoenix on the same page. It's a special jacket that was only issued to members of the Hat Project. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat 2 mission. He always looks so proud wearing it. But just when his dream was finally coming true, I still can't believe it. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist giving him something whiny. I know it was a serious moment, but damn, Apollo, I just couldn't take you seriously. Apollo, I hope you don't try to carry the burden all alone. I guess we were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. I guess you're right on some level. That trial a year and a half ago wasn't exactly the smoothest of starts. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me— What? No, we never even met Clay. Shut your mouth. I bet they're not even friends. I bet he doesn't even know him. You're fine, he'd say. Oh, that's right, the you're fine thing. Oh, that bugs me. Don't give up. It was right during his screening exams, too. I couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. That "you're fine" of his is why I'm still standing here today. You're fine, huh? I'm fine. You're fine, and I'm fine were like your catchphrases, weren't they? Something like that. Sure brings back memories. When we were in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident. But he wouldn't show his sadness to anyone. One night, I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Mom! Get away, Apollo! Don't come over here! I like how it's bouncing back and forth. Clay, listen to me. I don't have a mother either. Huh? Oh, they're so adorable. I always think everybody else has a mom. Why am I the only one? But, you know, when I start to feel that way, I yell at the top of my lungs. I holler, I'm fine. And then you know what? I start to feel like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo, justice is fine. Okay, Clay, now it's your turn. I'm really sick of saying that stupid phrase. Clay, turn is fine. There you go. Now we're both fine. Ha ha ha. Wow, they're saying it so much. I'm really glad I decided to give it a joking voice then. What are you laughing about? Ha ha ha. See, we're You laughed first. We're both ha 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 ha. I really butchered that. I butchered that so bad. Someone's gonna quit watching this series because of what I've just done today. I murdered that dialogue. I took a knife at the "we're fine" and I just stabbed, and the seams came apart, and now the game is naked. That is the stupidest metaphor I've ever said before. It makes no sense at all. When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real. And as long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. That's what we believed. As long as you don't give up. Wasn't there somebody else who said something similar? You said that. Oh, him. If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. Keep up the fight. Clay called Mr. Starbuck his mentor and looked up to him. I wonder if I can be a good role model for my staff like Mr. Starbuck? Question mark? Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. You just took one! You lazy scumbag! What do you mean by a leave? Like the medicine, a leave. Wait, or is it shampoo? No, a leave is like aspirin, isn't it? Or is it shampoo? Or is it hairspray? What the hell is a leave? I'd ask Siri, but I got a timer. Can you at least give me a reason why? When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer myself. But that's our goal too! I agree with Athena. We should work together to find the truth. The truth, huh? That's a noble cause. But what if the truth you seek and the truth I seek turn out to be different? I'm not sure I follow. What are you saying, Apollo? I'm going to catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. Take good care of Mr. Starbuck for me. Now I must be going. Ta-ta! He's gonna kill him, and I'm gonna put him in jail. Goodbye. Did he just say yes? Yes, he did. He did say that. He's gone. I sensed a lot of seething anger and hatred coming from him. And also, suspicion. Why didn't you just... Okay. He's not walking out on us like this. I'm gonna talk some sense to him. Hold on, Athena. Apollo can believe what he wants, but I believe he's wrong. Even if we take different paths, the truth we arrive at should be the same. I think the quicker we solve this case, the better it'll be for Apollo. Yeah, you're right, Buff. Alright, that's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's trial, okay? Let's get some Eldunes. Eldune's doodles. If he were here right now, Apollo would say, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I just hope things really do turn out fine tomorrow. I hate that word. They're saying it so much, I'm hating it. Oh, is it time for a trial? Oh, we're getting there. It's almost over. Not really, but we're getting there. Well, this case is almost over anyways. I'm gonna drink some water. Ah, perfect timing. I suppose we should reconvene the trial of Solomon Starbuck or something.
Objection!
Your Honor? Could you please come out from under your bench? There are no more bombs, I promise. Oh, yes, my apologies. I'm still a little jumpy when it comes to trials involving bombs. I mean, first the courtroom exploded. And then Mr. Tonate self-destructed. I guess that's one way of describing what happened to Tonate. Anyway, it seems that Mr. Justice was seriously wounded by Mr. Tonate's actions. So you, Mr. Wright, will be taking up the defense? Do you have an understanding of what has happened in the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Very well. Is the prosecution also ready? I take it you'd like me to give the opening statement this time? Looks like the judge has become a pretty good mind reader. Well, he's certainly seen more than his fair share of colorful prosecutors. You could say he's something of a veteran of sorts. Let's see, in the previous part of this trial, we learned that the victim, Clay Terran, escaped from Launchpad 1 carrying the defendant, Solomon Starbuck. There were explosions on the second floor of the Space Center and on the rocket itself. The two astronauts used Launchpad 1 corridor to reach the boarding lounge. And how could the victim climb down the ladder if he was carrying the defendant? That was the mystery that needed to be solved. But Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding lounge. Prosecutor Blackwell, were you able to discover any new facts related to this point? Upon further investigation, we discovered an oxygen tank fragment in the lounge. Surprisingly, it would appear that Justice Dodo's argument was correct. So that means the testimonies of the first two people on the scene are suspect. There were two people who claimed to be the first on the scene. But can we truly trust their statements? Let's see, the two people were Detective Candace Arm and Yuri Cosmos, right? You think that one of them might have given a false statement to the police? Yes, it's certainly possible. We might have to do a little more digging. And just as our team was about to cross-examine Detective Arm, the courtroom bombing incident occurred, and the trial was put on hold. That accursed fellow! He killed my witness! He killed Detective Arm! He definitely put the kibosh? Is that, wait, I haven't said this word in so long, or heard it. I'll say kibosh, that doesn't sound right. On anyone asking her about what she saw. Exactly, in other words, the question of who killed the victim in the boarding lounge has once again become the main focus of this trial. It's obvious Prosecutor Blackwell still thinks it was Mr. Starbuck. Fulbright said that Blackwell has a thing against the astronaut. Nevertheless, the defense argues that there was a third person in the lounge, and that's who killed the victim.
Objection!
To make such a reckless claim in a courtroom takes a bold man, or a stupid one. There was no third person in the boarding lounge. Or have you gone dotty already? Old man?
Objection!
We'll see who's the dotard after I trounce you with my years of experience, little boy. In any case, Mr. Starbuck claims he saw someone leaving the lounge. Furthermore, a Space Center employee also saw a suspicious figure at the scene. They saw a third person? I see my sister has been running her mouth. That's right, I almost forgot that Aura is Prosecutor Blackquill's sister. No matter, she didn't see this mystery person's face clearly. Therefore, there is no evidence to indicate that this person was not the defendant. I guess the possibility that the figure was Mr. Starbuck is still there. Ooh, it's been over 20 minutes. I'll end this video here, so stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.